Hello, everybody. How are you all doing? Happy Monday. Let me give some little quick hellos. Petty hello. Nancy, prep those veggies. Then come help me. Marilyn, hello. Cree, hi. Hello, April. Let's see. Anybody else coming in? Hello, Hoots. Sarah, hi. Glenn Crack, hello. Hello, Just Beetle. All right, some people I'm sure will still be coming in. Maybe, who knows? How y'all doing? Did you guys have a good weekend? It was good. If you were around the YouTube streams, it was kind of a crazy weekend. Let me fix something real quick. My live was just going to be, a weekend recap, but I've decided to change it. Well, we're going to do a light weekend recap. And then I'm going to, because I listened to John's video from like 2 nights ago. Kooch did a live at 11:30. If y'all want to check it out, I'm not going to play the whole thing. I'm just going to play a couple minutes, and then I want to play some clips. I think I've got like 7 clips, so that maybe Marie and Brooke and Ann have in one place just a nice stream of things, like who's really harassing who here. This poor me act that he did the other night. And, at first I was just, it's just John. I was listening to Kooch today, and it just was irritating the hell out of me. He keeps doing the whole, everybody's talking about me. Everybody's doing 24/7 lives and doing my members' content and just lies after lies. So it's kind of like that thing. If you're going to accuse us of it, I guess we'll just go ahead and do it. If you're already getting blamed for it. But let me say hello to the new people. Hello, not today. Hello, Christoph and Debbie. Hello. Yeah, I know, right? Violins. And I'm going to forget to say this. So if you guys like the content, if you could give it a thumbs up. And if you like it, you can subscribe so that you get notifications when I go live. So first, I'll just start talking about, so everybody, I was pushing Kooch's Rumble Live last Friday. She didn't say what the content was going to be, but it was a members only live of Siwa's from earlier in the week. There was technical difficulties for those of you that weren't there. I think most of you were, though. There was like 178 people in this chat. So the video, she wasn't able to go live, but the chat was open. So people started chatting, and Siwa went live like 2 hours before it was even supposed to go live and just flipped out. She was like legit screaming, all upset. I don't know what she's so worried about this members live. I don't know if it was just the principle of it. And I still have to go finish actually listening to it. Hello, Island Girl. Hey, Debbie. So, hey, Vault. She so ranted for 2 hours roughly, and then the chat started, and then she spent like another 2.5 hours responding to the chat in her live. And so basically her live was listening to her scream, recounting everything that she says everybody's done against her, and then reading the comments, then periods of silence while she called the cops on Brooke. I'm still not clear. She called the cops twice, I think. She actually called Brooke's police in her town, and they came out and visited. And then she called her own 911, hung up, and then they called back. And I guess she thought she was muted and answered it on her live. Hello, Maria. So I'm a little jumbled in my head right now. I'm trying to remember what the call for Brooke was about. Was it harassment? Or no, the school calendar, that a generic calendar that's posted somewhere, I guess, on Brooke's page. I don't know why that's a 911 call. It's been up there since probably September. I don't believe the cops have any authority to make you remove something like that. There was no identifying information. And she was still going with the story that Brooke called her daughter's school, still changing the story about Maria calling her sister now. Now it's that she sounded like her, and I didn't hear it. I mean, we have all heard the versions. I heard it the first time too, where she said she heard it. Maria called her sister's job. And then it was, no, my sister recognized, this is my memory. No, Maria called, my sister recognized her name or accent or whatever, her speaking, and she knew it was Maria. And then I heard something about an email, and then now it's just she's like backing off, but she's not ever going to back off of this. Yeah, so the second call was because in the chat on Kooch's Rumble, I didn't even know you could do this, but she what did she do? Oh, somebody was really giving her, I don't know who this person is, Rosita or something like that. A name I really haven't seen before. Seemed to have an axe to grind with Siwa. And she was making comments like, I know about your job. And she said something to the effect like, Siwa apparently thought she said, I got to clean my glasses here. Siwa thought she said, I'm 2 houses away. I'm coming or something like that. And she calls 911 over that. But the actual chat, from my understanding, was I'm 2 hours away. And of course, because she thought she had muted, she lets it slip that on the live while she's talking to the night when they called back and she answers. And you can hear it on Brooks from either last night or the night before. I think she covered it. She acknowledged that she was living at her sister's house, coming to her sister's house. So to me, that brought into question everything, like the electricity, and that she was grifting for. She says she wasn't grifting, but when you come in and whine that you don't have something that you absolutely need, to me, that's grifting. So that was like, what, 2 months ago? Oh, September. Actually, I went and looked at it on Reddit, but I don't think I still have it open. But anyway, yeah. And the whole thing, this is why, Siwa, you get yourself into your own trouble because you don't do either your own research. You don't listen to things. You form your narrative that suits you best. Like the narrative that telling your chat that Kooch was telling everybody that you weren't a real medium and whatever. And Kooch has many times, I've heard her actually defend you. And because you were still dragging her about it, I imagine Kooch had no problem then. Like, again, if you're going to keep accusing me of it, then we'll have some problems. So, yes, exactly, Petty. Hello, Gamecock Jenny. Hey, Sweets and Beyond. And then, like, people were putting a lot of things in that chat on Rumble, and Siwa was, of course, only picking and choosing to the things that she wanted to reply to. Like, her and John, this light's too bright. Let's see how dim that is. That works. What was I talking about? Oh, so Siwa was picking and choosing what she was going to reply to in the chat. And, she first starts by saying, oh, Kooch, you've got all of John's members only Rumble in your Rumble, only members only content in your Rumble. That's actually a little too dark. And, I went and looked before the live, and from what I saw, Kooch, it appears to be sharing content that she played on YouTube because I can see her filters. I can see, I imagine it's like what I've done on Rumble. I'll take my YouTube live and just upload it over there just to have some content starting there. But when people started putting in there like, well, what about all the TikTok content that you steal and put up on your page? It's so funny. She must have passed over 30 comments of those. Siwa, come on. the fake outrage. I mean, like Kooch has all of what, 5, 6 videos up, and just that's what they do to each other. They enrage each other, and hey, Corn's mom, they enrage each other to get all upset about this, even if it's not entirely true or if it's completely exaggerated. We know. I'm trying to think what else she was flipping out about. I think her live is still up. It was like 4.5 hours. Yes, she does, Petty. I mean, she legit copies. I mean, I've checked several and I've gone all the way through, like checking every 3 minutes. I've not picked up on any commentary, and she wasn't denying it. She just wasn't acknowledging it. I think that's interesting. Like, so it's okay for you to do it, but because you don't like these people and they don't like you, it's not okay. Or I guess if you just do it on TikTok, it's okay to steal. But again, if I was posting her TikTok content here, we know exactly what she would do. Flip the F out. So John went live. I only have a 20-minute clip out of all of it. Thank you, Kooch, for sharing that. But I guess maybe he went to members only after that and privated it. So I don't know what he said after. But hold on, I got to clear my nose real quick. All right, trying to get my allergies under control here. Let's see if anybody else came in. So I'm going to play, Maria, I don't know if you were in here when I said this. My purpose of the live today is I wanted to do a stream with a bunch of clips from when I really started paying attention here in June. So for the last 4 months, 5 months of content of John's, and like, who's really harassing who, John? Because we all are expecting, I imagine we're all kind of expecting now, something to be served to Maria. I imagine it's going to be in some form of harassment for both John and Siwa. And I'm not really speaking on Siwa on that part so much. So if I probably spend some time, I'm sure we could provide equal commentary. It's just the hypocrisy of it all, too. Not yet. I haven't had one of those streams yet. God willing, I don't. I did start working on a little short video. I don't know what I was going to use for. I didn't get to finish it because my iPad took a dump. So I'm going to play you guys just real quick before we get started. This is the inspiration of it. And I'm not a good music editor. Like I said, I want to go back in and change some of the audio, but this is just my first take. So first, let's see how many of you guys are 80s babies and remember this, okay? This is the inspiration.
I taught you how to do this stuff.
You, all right? I learned it by watching you.
Parents who use drugs have children who...
Okay, you guys remember those? I was digging this weekend into old 80s commercials. So I started on this one, and I was like, John, where did we learn all that? How did I learn how to be on YouTube? I learned it by watching you for the last 4 years. So I put this little skit together. It's not really, it's a horrible job of pinning my head. It's just a placeholder for right now. I'm trying to fix it, but use your imagination.
Who taught you how to do this stuff?
You, all right? I learned it by watching you. I learned it by watching you. I learned it by watching you. I learned it by watching you.
Well, that's my first try. I have John's head pinned on there. It's where we all learned it, right? I mean, we've all started watching John's lives back on IG. We all learned how to do that. Or how, and sadly, maybe that's how we came into this thinking that's how you're supposed to be. I don't know, but that's what I think every time. Like every time he's complaining, where do you think I learned it from, John? So I'm going to be playing that off and on when it seems fitting. But let me go ahead and get started here. I don't know what this one is. I'm going to see what this is. Wait. I'm just going to see what this is. Hold on. Okay. What's this one? All right. We don't need that. All right. So let me share my screen. You guys like it? I mean, like I said, I'm not able, I'm trying to figure a better way to pin the heads, but it's pretty much the sentiment, All right, which one am I going to do first? Oh, yeah, we're going to do John's few-minute live. Let me find it. Here it is. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Okay. So I'm going to play a few portions of this. Oops, looks like I went too far. And then I'm going to stop it and play sections. Where am I? I'm going to play sections of lives leading up to all of this. And again, I know we've all seen this, but I want a nice spot for maybe Maria to give to her attorneys or to share with John's attorneys to see what he really got himself into. I'm going to start at 2 minutes in.
The bad things when I was pushed. And Siwa, I was talking to Cody earlier, and I listened to your live, and then I saw that somebody else went live afterwards. And what I realized was that, I saw how people push me to the limit, Siwa, and how they poke and they poke and they poke and they poke, and no matter how long you stay silent, like I've gone months, I've gone weeks.
Months? No. This is probably the longest you have gone silent. Maybe these last 4 or 5 weeks. That's not months. Again, delusional.
Without saying something, and then at some point you're going to explode. I've seen that, and I was, talking.
I'm curious, John. Don't you think that applies for the other people that you're doing these things to? Do you not think they get so upset that they're going to explode? You see how that works? I'm going to be very sarcastic, by the way. I'm in that mood.
Cody, I'm like, wow, they're doing the same thing to Siwa that they did to me. Mm-hmm. The same.
Oh, you guys, it's amazing you found each other. Just two victims in the storm, just fighting the waves.
Same exact thing. They poke you and they poke you, and you've been great.
They want you to explode so they have something to talk about.
And then what happened? You exploded today, and you had every right to explode.
Of course you did. 100%.
And then what happened? There was a 5-hour live done about you afterwards on a platform that makes you look crazy because they all did it on Rumble.
So it's okay that Siwa does a 4.5 hour stream this time, screaming and yelling, but that's neither here nor there, right?
Right. So like no one sees it on Rumble, right? No one knows what happened. All they see is you going on YouTube.
No, there was more people on Rumble watching than Siwa. There was like 178 people watching a chat on Rumble and like 120 people in Siwa's live. And probably most of them were the ones also in the chat that were also watching Siwa's live. I know I was. So I know because we were watching what she was replying and saying. So yeah, it's apparently people found their way over there, John.
And going crazy, which you should have.
They don't know the real truth.
And it just reminded me of what they put me through.
It's not fair.
It's not fair.
And I said it's the same thing.
It's not fair to anybody.
It's the same thing.
What she was getting, that's not fair. That is not fair. That is not right.
You're right. Siwa should just be able to exaggerate, lie, and ruin people's reputations. And I'm not saying some of this stuff doesn't go both ways, but Siwa does do some dangerous lies, outright exaggerations, outright lies. But no, she should just get a pass. It's funny how you guys are all friendly now because she never got a pass before, John.
And again, I apologize to you for like any suffering I ever gave you. Like, I just hope you know I wasn't part of that. So I was. It doesn't even matter. But
Well, y'all both did like your bad stuff back to each
yeah, it
other,
doesn't. I
but
don't.
it was not as bad as what.
But like
it is now,
listening
and
from an
we will
outsider
never have anything
perspective, like
against
now, and like and they did all on Rumble, and when you go live on YouTube, they make you look like the crazy person. Like it's crazy. And then then they use that opportunity to go on YouTube and do a 4-hour live about how this woman, this Siwa Moon, is just going crazy about this happening. Like that Rumble was a free for all, and like it's insane. And I'm sorry.
Well, Rumble, you get away with a lot more
Yeah,
stuff.
it's
You
insane.
can play videos, you can play movies, you can speak freely, you can cuss, you can do all that stuff and everything like that. And you can cash out. Every time you get $50, you can cash out. So that's why everybody's running over there, because
All right, I'm going to pause here and do my first little glance at the past of these poor victims. Let's see. Let's start with thought I had it set up. Give me 1 second. There we go. Let's start with just minute 1.
I didn't start my channel on this hate shit. I never did. Like, my channel's been around for years, and I've always talked about, the shows. And up until this came up when a bunch of failed bloggers decided to take me on because I moved up, and they were still like the shit that they are. So I do understand that there are people who don't care about this, and I respect that. So that's why we've been doing it on members.
What's going on here in the background is all the bullying and harassing that he has done. I forgot to have the board set up. Again, John, you have 80 people that you have in this one of these videos. I say 30 because I thought it was 30 at the time. 80 plus people that you have done this to. Here you are in this particular one, just showing one of your enemy's husband's information because they're complicit. So they must go down too.
So to keep it like separated. But things are so crazy right now that you kind of have to occasionally touch on this on a public level.
Occasionally. This has been going on for a decade on different platforms with different people.
Yes.
There's been almost 30 people off that I know of. That's just for 4 years.
I thought this was 30.
I didn't start my channel
Not 30. Add 50
on this hate shit.
Yes, you did.
I never did. Like, my channel's been around for years, and I've always talked about, the shows. And up until this came up when a bunch of failed bloggers decided to take me on because I moved up, and they were still like the shit that they are.
Okay, because eventually we'll find out who you are, just like we did the other bitch, and we'll find out where you live and see how pretty your house is and where you pick up your kids and where you go shopping. Don't worry, we'll find it all out. Just like the other bitch.
Yeah, that sounds like a victim. And I just want to say this. John, where am I? Where am I? This is what happens when you had your free reign of these platforms for the first couple years. People got tired of your shit and started their own platforms and are fighting back now. This is what happens. Again, you don't see any other creators that are doing this, the ones that are doing well aren't doing this nonsense. Again, I know I've said all this stuff. We've all said this stuff. I'm going to keep saying it because it's really a shame that he's turning it around to be the damn victim when he has been the aggressor all this time. And people are finally saying enough. No, we're not going to let you lie on us anymore. He has lied on so many people. He has the very first threat to me when he saw that I was speaking out, other than after reading my DMs, was We're going to find out who you are. We're going to delve into your life. I was trying to find the clip before I came on. It was an outright threat because he's having a tantrum because somebody doesn't like him and spoke up about it. Guess what? You can do that here. What you can't do is threaten people and go real life and then cry freaking victim. And it will piss me off if this works out in the sense that he looks like the victim. I'm going to play one more right now, and then I'll come back to it. Where's the other little clip I had? This is John threatening his own members if they dare step out of line.
My members, like Sadie Lane. Do you know when you get a membership, I can see your info, right?
Thank you, Perfectly Imperfect.
Hold on, Bolt.
So you want to be a rogue member of mine? Got you too. I got all of you. I got the super chats. I got addresses. I got it all. You want to see a cunt? I will show you one.
So these are all Vault older clips that I'm playing over. That one is an older one. I don't know the date of that one, but the one I played before this was stuff that I had put together when I got to YouTube. That was from June, sometime in June. So I'm going to play a few more minutes of his live from last night. And then I'm just going to keep doing the same damn thing of playing these old videos of his content, not going real life, playing his content, his own words. You want to see why people are standing up to you? This is why. But let's catch up where you are.
They need the money right away. And YouTube, obviously, you have to wait.
And I said, she is going through the same exact thing I'm going through now,
Yes,
and
she
was,
is.
and
Yes, she is. She
Yeah.
has been.
Where'd you go, Muzz?
She has been.
and I've barely been live. I know, Siwa, you have barely been live, and they wait. When you're not live, and they have no content because they base their channels off.
And this is another outright lie. Nobody's going live 24/7. I do one stream a week, maybe two. Kooch does 1 or 2 a week, sometimes none. I mean, both of us sometimes do none. And Brooke will also do 1, maybe 2 a week. I don't even think she did really any for like a week or so, week and a half last week. And it's the same though, John. It's the exact same. You go live when they go live, or Siwa goes live when someone else goes live. Stop. Not the victim.
Of what me and you and whoever else reacts on.
So there's me. Well, there's you.
Don't name names, Cody. Please,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
But yeah, it's insane. And I still I'm like, they are doing exactly to see what it did to me, and it's just horrible. It's horrible.
Because people are sick of your shit, and they're sick of Siwa's shit. You both have tantrums on your damn videos, crying and whining about stuff that you've done yourself. Let me see what this next clip is. I'm going to play a few more minutes.
We all have faults and whatever, and we have all not been on our best behavior on
you
social
get
media.
that.
But like, that does not forgive what's being done right now.
No, it doesn't.
Not
Okay, let's see what bad behavior, since you're kind of just lightly going over your bad behavior. Let's see what people are responding to. Okay, let's do that. Hello, where did I go? There it is. What's this next one? 1, 2. This one's from July. And we all remember this one, I am sure. Where are you at, July? Am I in shorts? Sorry. I don't know where my video went. One second. apologies, guys. Just give me 1 second. I had them all set up. Here it is.
Oh, Brooke Graham, it's
Were they-
coming for you in space.
I don't remember it.
Where's your daughter? Is she still at Grammy's house?
Well, that's not creepy at all. Okay, guys, this is going to be a commentary on John Yates' lives on July 10th into the 11th. It was, again, particularly vile and disgusting and taking it to levels it does not need to go. But here's Johnny.
Get your facts straight. Get your facts straight, Terry Lane, before you go and assume that some. Get your facts straight.
Go get it.
Apparently, YouTube allows this kind of language, so I'll quiet it down a bit because it's offensive either way.
Joy Grifter, Jesus, Jesus. Oh, Brooke Graham, I told you I had the one text that would ruin your life.
Now, I'm curious. Would this be considered harassing? Would it? I don't know.
Oh, Brooke Graham. Oh, Brooke Graham, it's coming for you in spades. Where's your daughter?
That's not creepy at all. I mean, I know I say that, but what the hell is wrong with you?
She's still at Grammy's house.
Why people get pissed?
I won't be including what he's saying about children. You're a disgusting piece of crap, John.
Where's Vault? Oh, her son.
And
Sorry,
your followers go along with this. Make that make sense.
Oh, too much. Too much. Hey, Fat Dana, where you at, Dana?
Go ahead.
And I just put in my
Then
Instagram
we can
story.
fucking play if y'all want to. I told
If
you.
you've ever been disparaged by Brooke Graham,
Let's play.
I really hope this is helpful in one place. These are just the ones that I have. I have a bunch of stuff from back in 2019 and 2020. But this just covers the last 4 or 5 months. And yeah, he's disgusting. I really do. I know I'm sure people are sick of hearing it. I know I am. I mean, here he is just about to dox Brooke's job again.
If y'all want to play,
let's play this game, Brooke. You want to play this game, Brooke?
Brought down, I promise you
Game.
that.
Listen,
You will be
it's the
brought down.
fucking Thunderdome now, right, Brooke? Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. So this is Brooke's HR department, right there. No, fuck this shit. It's the fucking Thunderdome.
No.
Always a
I want-
Thunderdome.
You know what?
So there's a number. If
I
you've
wanna-
ever had Brooke
I
Graham
want to get them to where they call my
disparage
mom right now,
you,
because I want to get.
There you
them-
go.
I wanna
There's
get
a
their
number to
and
call.
everything else,
Let me get a
because
drink.
We're going to start coming after them now.
there's
They
a
wanna
number to
play?
call
Let's play.
right there.
They want to play with my family.
We're
Let's
talking
go.
about a nurse who goes live from her job morning, noon, and fucking night.
Not true.
I have watched Brooke's lives off and on throughout the years. I have personally never seen her go live at work. And she was on John's panel for quite some time. I'm sure if he had some evidence, he would be showing it.
Oh, look it up. They're so excited. So like, look, the government grifter sending you money. And this is Brooke from Brooke Graham.
I don't know if John was just so pickled last night, but he knows very well that she was live at the same time. And I was kind of keeping an eye on both lives, and she was totally clueless what was going on over there for the longest time. I don't believe she was doing that.
I'm done. This is the final fucking countdown. You want it? The line has been drawn in the fucking sand, and like I am done.
So apparently all this started because Brooke played a short clip proving that it was another person that had called in and got John 5150'd in 2022. So I don't know how he took it and ran with it like he did. But
I know. I remember that night very clearly. Brooke was clueless and playing music when he started going off. I believe his followers are just ramping him up. And exactly, Vault. I had to turn her off this morning. Like, they just purposefully overlook that bad behavior. Or, I mean, yes, there's been bad behavior all the way around, but if anybody is going to sit here and say it's to this level, no, I have no respect for you. Zero. Because no one is taunting kids and stuff like this like John does, and that he's going to ruin your life and puts it to music. Yeah, I'm a little agitated. The ball's on him and in Siwa to act like freaking victims.
But he did.
So let's make this interesting. There's also more numbers here from Brooks Hospital. Employee issues and questions. HR, employee relation. There you go. So Siwa Moon, whoever else, John Yates, whoever else has been attacked by Brooke Graham, Nurse Brooke Graham. I am done with your fucking bullshit. And now it's come to a fucking head. So you wanted war, you fucking got it. So here you go.
Hi, Lita. I hope you're doing okay. I haven't seen you around for a while. And thank you. Yes, I am monetized. Thank you very much. Hope you're doing okay.
Here are all the ways that you can contact Brooke Graham's job. Right there. I didn't call her a dirty, like, Filipino. I called her a dirty.
I mean, seriously, has anybody done this level of stuff? No. Just because you don't remember it, John, didn't mean
Cuban, because that's what she is. I'm Italian, so people talk shit about me.
Fucking sad fat woman who doesn't know how to apply lipstick.
Oh, you're up, Kooch.
There you go. That's Kooch.
Hi, here I am, trying to make money off my name all the time. Ah!
Police are here.
Now.
Hey guys, good. How's it going?
Why are the police there?
Come on in. So internet people.
Why
again,
are you
I know.
I'm sure.
He's literally holding his phone with what he was just waving with Brooks' work information. And then he's literally sitting there again, a victim, that 5 minutes later. What did I do? What did I upset someone?
Curious why you guys are called here.
Right?
I'm going to turn the audio up so you can hear what the officer is saying, and then you can watch Cody and John deny what they are actually doing and proven they're doing.
Again.
Someone's saying that you're posting your person.
Listen.
No, that's bullshit. This is Brooks' HR department.
God.
Look,
No. No.
liars.
Good Lord. Every fucking time. We gotta fucking move out of this goddamn fucking state.
It doesn't matter where you guys move to. These problems follow you around everywhere, and they will continue to.
Are you going to be moving soon, John? Are you? I mean, I don't know. I hear things.
This is how you guys live your life.
Didn't help you, Brooke.
Detective.
Oh, this bitch is gonna get it.
And everything else? Oh, the other one too? Oh.
Yeah. And then
They
threatens
already
her some
fucking
more.
know. They already fucking know.
Oh, she's gonna get it.
And you know what we have? The
Oh,
50s
she's
that we
gonna
have?
she's gonna fucking get it.
Because
feel like she's gonna
they
fucking get
already
it, man.
fucking know. They already
Oh
fucking
my
know.
god.
To retaliate, John again calls her employer and makes some outrageous, outlandish claims again.
I've been being attacked by one of your employees online on YouTube.
Brooke Graham.
Her name is Brooke Graham. She is working in your prisoner unit. My phone number is.
So I've muted all this information, but he gives this information again out on the live. Again, her address, her phone number, where she works, and in another live, I don't even think it's included here. He calls a compliance officer and gives out that information. And Brooke got called into it and had to deal with that. So again, who's harassing who, John? So this one, I got a couple more.
And she keeps calling the police to my house. She keeps talking about her cases online.
harassing
and,
us,
She's harassing me while on your
sending police
on
to
your
our
gun.
house.
Sending police to my house, and I need to talk to somebody about her immediately.
She's
Please.
unstable.
Again, my name is John Yate.
At least I blocked
I'm
this out.
calling about Brooke Graham, one of your employees, and please call me back immediately because a lawsuit will happen soon. Thank you.
There you go, Brooke. Cody, call the cops on Brooke. Let's do it. Hey, can someone send us a cash app right now? I'm grifting. This is me, John Yates, grifting.
We need it, please.
We need a cash app right now. We're grifting. We're,
Playing those too.
we have no money. We're grifting, and please help us. We need a cash app or a Venmo or something. I'm not lying, because we need to get out of here. Please. I'm not kidding. Not kidding. Okay, Brooke Graham, you got it.
Graham. Less than a Tracy Graham of Texas.
Good night.
It is
So again, calling the police now.
live right now, sending people to attack us, saying, death threats right now while she's live on YouTube to the YouTube person and a nurse. And she's live right now. I'm ruining my life right now, and I'm scared, and I don't know what to do.
She said that she has guns and she's coming for us, and
I know we've been.
So this is the night that John tries to get her swatted. And again, I was watching both lives. None of that happened. I really hope the judge will pay attention to these videos. I really do. I mean, he literally just said she has guns and threatened to hurt me and all this stuff. Did not happen.
she's scary.
And she's also
In this part, he is purposefully twisting history to fit his narrative. It's what he does.
John Yates.
And Cody Yates.
They were on the phone with the police for quite some time. You can't hear a lot of it, but from what it appears, John and Cody are getting frustrated because the police don't appear to be taking him serious. I wouldn't either. Two drunks calling in the middle of the night, making these outlandish claims.
Sending people to our house. Not Miss Yates. God fucking damn it. Miss Yates. Fuck that.
They always say Miss Yates. I don't understand that. You sound like a man to me. You sit there and you try to be somebody's friend,
and then you actually turn on them like she did, and she fucking did, and then you want to sit there and fucking talk shit about that fucking person that has
your fucking back. Full fucking shit.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
I'm mad as fuck. That fucking bitch said that she was always going to be your friend and that she understood all the fucking shit and all those.
Doesn't matter anymore. Doesn't
She
matter
wanted to
anymore.
have your fucking back, huh? She didn't
Doesn't
have your
matter
fucking
anymore.
back.
Look what she's fucking doing.
I'm
Go.
done with
That
people
side-
fucking talking about saying police in my house for no fucking
They will
reason.
be brought down.
And I told y'all, I said I'm done. I
They will
am
be
done
brought
with
down
this.
with-
I'm done. I am done. I am done.
That's
You
what I
know,
said.
The days of John Yates
That's
being
why I
the
said, get
fucking
that fucking
doormat is
attorney, like,
fucking
yep.
done. Done. I'm done.
Fucking, they do all this shit because they think that you're fucking scared of them. Bullshit. Bye, bitch. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, too much. Too much.
All right. Now, we're just going to listen to a little bit more from the night before, and then I'm going to play a couple more clips in case it isn't sinking into anybody watching. I know most of you watching know exactly who and what he is. Oh, that's the wrong one. I have so many tabs open ready to share crap. Did I just do this wrong one again? Damn it. What's the name of this? Ah, there it is. Sorry, last time I'm going to try this. Come on. There it is. Okay.
At all.
That's horrible what they're doing.
And
That's like over the other line that you crossed.
Marilyn, there's more.
I have not mentioned anybody, and I couldn't tell you how long. And still every day, I'm getting lies being done about me.
Entitled.
How long? Because again, John, you know what we know is that there's literally a graphic. You're so predictable. I didn't load it. I'm sure somebody has it on their page. There's literally a graphic. We can predict with certain accuracy what you will do next and how you will act. There's the 4 cycles of John Yates. And this is your disappearing mode. Then you come back and try to do the shows. And then you start fighting and hearing things, being, getting yourself all worked up. And then you go off the deep end and then you disappear again. For fuck's sake, this has been going on years.
And titles and whatever else, and same with you. And they really force you to react because, and they got what they wanted. See what today? They got what they wanted.
Well, because
when there's all these people in one
I
line.
don't blame her. She's tired.
Siwa went live and bitched for 2 hours before that even started, John. Go listen to the very first 2 hours. Like all her lives, she's screaming at her people like it's their fault, and they're supporting her. But you would think they actually did it themselves, the way she behaves. So nope, you're wrong there too.
Got it.
Of course, you're gonna react. I can't cast judgment. Look how many times I've done that.
Yeah,
when I've been pushed to the to the edge.
You're always a victim.
And Lord, I tried to take my own life twice over it.
They push you to that limit, and then they try to push you even further than that limit that you're already at because they want to see more. They want you to do more, so that way they have more.
I hate to say this, but I'm going to say it. I don't care. He is now so happy that he finally admitted to that actual attempt, second attempt, whatever you want to call it. I'm not going to call the first one an actual attempt. But he is so happy to be getting some mileage out of it, it sounds like, because last month we heard him go on and on and on and on how it's everybody's fault what he did to himself. That's sick.
To talk about. So that way they can make money.
Hey, Johnny Crack.
I mean, it's absolutely it's disgusting, what they do. It's
do that.
I don't know how this is allowed, but who knows? I mean, maybe Rumble or whatever it's called. Maybe it'd take over YouTube, and YouTube would be closed down. Who knows? Because nobody knows.
Agreed.
But I don't know. It's another platform for people to just bully and take over and do what they want, and they're all.
Well, again, I'm going to get some mileage out of this before I edit it, but let's remember where we learned it from.
Who taught you how to do this stuff?
You, all right? I learned it by watching you. I learned it by watching you. I learned it by watching you.
All right, sorry about that. I tried to make the music really chaotic. This song I believe is allowed by YouTube. It's supposed to be, but I don't have high hopes. Let's remind John where we all learned it.
But it is what it is. You just have to take one day at a time and just remember that you have people on your side that always have your back, and just try to get you through the crap.
Hey, Tammy.
Paula, I don't know, what is Rumble? Like, that's like another, what, like another platform thing? Like,
He's literally having a hard time acting like he doesn't know what Rumble is. Right? It's Rumble.
YouTube or something? Yeah, it's kind of like another YouTube thing. Like, you can go on there and like if you get like 5 or 6 like subscribers, then you're automatically like, you know, like on like approved, and then you can go on there, start making money, and then I don't think they pay you though on
No, they do.
Oh, they pay you on it too? I thought it was just all.
Yes, it's fascinating. I think I've made like 30 cents. Like maybe. I don't know. It's a little hard to understand. So go on, John. You're gonna be equally disappointed over there as well.
The Cash Apps. But they don't take out a cut though, do they?
Okay.
Of course they take out a cut.
You can't talk to me when you have a hot carrot in your mouth. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm making homemade carrots like with onions.
I really don't care.
Wanted to know like what explain Rumble.
It's a place where degenerates go to die, pretty much.
They're moving to try to take over a new platform.
Yeah, like
they do. They're roaches.
No, because we know you left IG to come to YouTube, and you've been bitching about YouTube for the last year, and I'm surprised you're not on Rumble already, quite honestly, because you shit in your bed everywhere you go, and you got to go find a new bed. So I'm quite sure you've been looking for a new platform, John.
Shout at $50. Every time you get like up to $50,
and you need 5 subs to get monetized.
So for somebody who doesn't even know the name of the damn website or the platform, Cody sure seems to know a lot. I don't even know that stuff. So obviously they know more than they're saying.
So it's pretty much like, you know, no holds barred there.
And you can play music, you can play videos.
And they're all playing all our members' lives there.
You can cuss there, you can do all kinds
behind
of
a paywall. They're all playing it there. And they're getting away with it. So it's fine. Whatever, you know.
Because Rumble has pretty much like no limits. As of right now, it probably will change like once people get tired of it and start to like go after themselves, well, like Rumble, then their limitations will probably change like YouTube. But as of right now, it's a free kind of open thing that you can just go on, make money, and boom. And like I said, people can cash out. Like if you get like a $50 super chat automatically, boom, you can cash it out and you have it instantly.
How do you know?
You don't have to wait like for it to be in like the whole 1 month thing like YouTube, and then take out 50% of it.
That's crazy. Oh my God, there's so much going on. I Jesus.
It's really not that much, but you know, while we're here, let's take another peek at the past. Okay. Let's go to before we went to July with that last one of him swatting Brooke. Let's go to August. And I've got a couple for August. Let me see which one we're going to do first. Let's do the August 21st. I have a video loaded. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Is it this one? Let me see.
Back straight.
That's not it. Oops. Is this it?
Hold on, guys.
Oh, yeah. This is, I believe, August 21st. He's on panel with, I believe it's Maud and Sophie. And here he is taunting Brooke with her DV pictures or from that night. She doesn't like to. He's just taunting her. He's just being a dick.
God, that was so terrible.
My crying.
So again, John, who's harassing who here, huh?
Don't you know?
No one again. Mm-mm.
My tears will burn the pillow.
Curious, isn't it?
Set this place on fire.
And he's just having a good old time. I mean, this is not
trying to.
This is when he's in his going into that before he disappears and he's going into his total meltdown mode, this is what he asks.
Make yourself relevant by talking about me now.
It doesn't work though. It just doesn't. It doesn't work when you're doing that and you're so scared about your identity being revealed. You know she's probably threatened fucking everybody with her life. You know, like, oh my God, if you tell. And so, you know, I heard.
This is how that video is starting, but then, you know, he's having so much fun. Idiot spends a lot of time too talking about how he thinks YB is stalking him when he's actually just trolling him. Such an idiot. I did a live about that. But yeah, he just has a good old time. They are even telling him to stop, but no, he doesn't stop. So yeah. So there's that video too, Maria. I don't know if I have this one loaded, but it's in a live.
How's that? How's that?
Who is that?
How's that?
I got time. Which one am I doing now? Wait, what is this one? Keep in the room. Not that one. Sorry, guys. I'm going to go to my... Oh, I stopped sharing. Oh, that's right. I was going to go to the... Now, that was August 21. We're going to go to August 25th. Now, Siwa, I hope you're listening. Again, he goes and gives complete false information. And I know she's been told before about this ridiculous bomb threats that they have been now since August. And they both still say that Brooke or Marie called in a bomb threat or said they were making bomb material. So this video is the actual, there's 3 calls, I believe, 3 clips of the FOIA and the actual calls that Maria made. And I hope I included the clip of the police when they actually go to John's house. And I'll let the video speak for itself, and I'll try to clear up anything that's, come on.
This is
only a couple minutes.
Audio recording of Maria Vega calling the police department on 8/26/23 to report harassing phone calls, and also reporting that the night before, Mr. Yates had made some roundabout threats, which I guess I will go ahead and attach to the end of this as well. John somehow turned it around. What you can see here in the records that they say John Yates keeps calling John also live on YouTube threatening to, quote, blow people's heads off, end of quotes. Of course, maybe they didn't know that he specifically said shotgun multiple times on that live. But however, apparently.
Serial killer, I meant to just kind of put you in timeout. I have never seen you before in my chat. I guess it banned you in your comments. So sorry about that. But let's be respectful.
He got twisted. But when the police went to him, he's like, oh, you're saying that I'm going to blow them up? They said, no, nothing about BOMBs. They said it was something about blowing people's heads off, which you absolutely did say, John. Absolutely. But let's get to it. Here's the actual phone call. You can see nothing was exaggerated. As far as the records go for the calls, it's either obviously someone spoofing, but Maria is certain that you were actually calling her that night. I tend to believe that as well, because you were calling Terry Lynn at the exact same time. That's just way too coincidental. But I do believe there is somebody out there having a little bit of fun with everybody.
Yes, I have somebody who's calling me here from Seaside. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. Okay. He's drunk on live, and he's calling my home. I'm in Florida.
You know who he is?
Yes, it's John Yate.
Let me slow it down a little bit.
John Yate?
203 DuPont Avenue. He's literally calling and calling and calling.
All right, do you know which apartment he's in?
It's a little house. It's like a little. It's Avenue.
There's no units. It's just
no, there's no units.
And he just keeps calling you over and over again.
Yeah, he's called me twice already, and he's doing it while he's live. And I have my ringer on off now. I have a daughter who just had a baby, and I can't keep the ringer on off. We're sleeping, me and my husband, and he's on live drunk, and he's calling.
And let's clear this up too, Siwa. You kept saying that Maria said she had her granddaughter there and didn't want to wake up the baby. She clearly says, my daughter just had a baby and basically I need to keep my phone on in case she needs to reach me. It's another narrative you guys run with.
People up.
He's on live on Instagram?
Yeah, on YouTube.
YouTube?
Yeah, saying horrible things. I sent Seaside overnight. I sent where he said that he's to a point where he's going to knock on any of our doors and blast our heads off with a shotgun. And then he'll say, because you bring me to this point. And then he said, but.
Did you hear that, Siwa? Did you hear that, John? That is how this all started. Because you did say that, and I'm going to play it here in a second.
It could happen. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I swear he's losing, and he's totally drunk.
Is it directed at you, the threat?
No, he's directing it at me and two other ladies.
And do they also live in Florida?
No, one lives in Texas. I live in Florida, and the other one, I'm not sure which state she lives in. But he does travel, and I don't understand why. Like, I tried to get a restraining order on him, and it's made him even worse. So he doesn't care. It's like he can do anything he wants. He crank calls us all the time. I just have the missed calls from him now.
All right, real quick, ma'am, can I check your name, please?
Maria Vega.
Maria Vega. And I will let the officers know, all right?
Please, thank you.
No problem.
She doesn't know you. And
all right, so this is the live from the night before where John actually says about blowing heads off. Again, this was all started by John running his mouth.
Like, you know, at some point, you're going to get caught. And you don't know when you...
Credit to Kooch. I used her clip for this. So this is from her live. Thank you, Kooch, for letting me use it.
Push somebody to the edge when they might show up at your house with a shotgun and blow your brains out. Like, you know, take it to the next level.
Sometimes, like,
and you don't know.
You
don't, you're trying to fuck with a whole bunch of people.
Crazy
and
out there
you
in the
don't know.
world.
And, like, you know, this whole world is crazy. And God forbid it happens. Like, this, somebody shows up at your door with a shotgun and cocks it and shoots your brains out.
I mean, he says it a couple times, and then I didn't catch the or add the other parts. A few minutes pass, and then he keeps going with that narrative. That basically, if we don't watch it, you know, someone's going to come blow our heads off.
Because you want to make a little bit of money off of YouTube, and like, you know, it is what it is.
You want to be like, oh, I'm the queen.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. You know what? Well, then sometimes you get what you deserve.
You
know what? Well, then sometimes you get what you deserve.
They all want to fuck with people in broad strokes.
And let me go ahead and nip this in the bud before it's even taken out of context.
You never know what a human being's going to do when you push somebody to the edge. Look at Julie. Look at Julie.
The Wagovi. She's like,
yeah. Let's look at Julie. Yeah, actually, we're not going to look at Julie, but yeah, at this point, she was doing her, and I'm sure she still is. You go low, I go lower. Great motto, you know. But again, yeah, who's harassing who? So that portion was. Well, this is all from 8:25 to 8:26.
she just changed.
This clip is from August 26th. It was another overnight live that was deleted by John Yates. And it is John and Cody talking about how they are planning a visit to another content creator's house and how they're going to stop by with their friends.
She lives down in Texas, right? Because we're going to be
that
down
should
in,
be a side effect.
We're
Side
going to be
effects
down in
being
Texas.
some
in
evil
about 3
cunt in
weeks.
Texas will lie about you all the goddamn time. Side effects. There you go.
Trust me, we'll do a live like when we're down there, and we'll be knocking on that damn door, and we'll see if she fucking answers.
She wants us to.
Because we will be down there in about 3 weeks. Actually, 2.5. Is it 2.5? When are we leaving from here?
3.
It is 3 weeks? Okay. Well, around that time. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
Did they ever go to that? I don't recall. I mean, he did disappear for a couple weeks, but I think he did come in about once like he was gone for like 2 weeks, but then he came back, did like one of his shows, and then a couple days pass, and then he starts to do another show, does about 8 minutes, and you know, boohoo, I can't do it. And then he's coming back doing these lives that he's deleting. But I don't know that if they actually went to Texas. None of my business, really. I mean, but they're making it our business.
See if she fucking answers.
Right?
Because I want to meet her, and I want to meet her husband too. Because
again, who is harassing who?
On that time, we'll see. We'll see if she fucking answers. Because I want to meet her, and I want to meet her husband too. Because we ain't coming alone. We have other friends that wants to come with us too. So we'll see. There ain't no threats there. I'm just saying we're going down there because we have a friend that's buying a house. So
no threat there. I'm just coming down to Texas. I'm going to bring my friends, and I'm going to see if you answer the door right after the night after that. I just said that I was someone's going to blow your all's heads off because you push them too far.
I'm an interior designer. I went to school for it. So I got to see the house so that way I know how to decorate it. So we're going to be down there. So we'll see.
Hey, Susie.
Bye, bitch. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
So, Siwa. Now, I wish I had the clip. Maybe it's in one of these other ones of him. Actually, oh, I did play it in there. So, Siwa. Oh, no, the cops actually coming to his house. I know it's in my live around that, like the next day, I played the portion of John's live where the cop comes in and says, the cop comes in and says something, you're making threats about, you hear him say blowing, and then John and Cody are like, boom, making bombs. And I said, no, very clearly. And you hear it trail off, but threatening to blow someone's head, and then it starts to really trail off. We need to find that clip. But please stop running with that narrative. You guys look absolutely ridiculous with that. Ridiculous. All right. Let me see what else I have. Since I have this screen open, I'm going to play a couple more clips from August. We were just on August 25th, Actually, this might be it. This might be when the cops come. Let me see.
John Yates live entitled PAB Brooke, something to that effect. He deleted it the night after, and we're going to discuss each one and the context around them.
Marital issues. Oh my God. That
So here's the thing now. So Brooke called me, and somebody else did. And then Brooke called me, and somebody else did. And then Brooke called me again, right there, 3 times.
Now, does it make sense that Brooke and this other person just happened to be tag team calling him in the middle of the night?
3 a.m.
Or is it possibly the same person spoofing him with 2 different numbers?
Right, not today.
Let's think here, John.
No.
Let's think. What makes the most sense?
No, John, you're a liar.
I'm a liar, guys.
John,
I'm
you're
a liar. I'm
You
a
made that
horrible
up.
liar. I
John,
made it up.
you made that up.
So Brooke wants to, like, and like Brooke is saying that nothing that she can do will get her fired, up into killing a patient. Killing a patient.
That's what she said.
Killing.
That is insanity.
So I want to know.
How do you say that about something?
I want to
about your
know
job?
how they use.
There he is, doxing her again.
Whatever the MD is. Brooke can say she can literally kill people and she will still have her job, which is on my community
So
tab.
that pretty much tells you that she don't care about.
So make this make sense.
Tammy, yeah, they are crazy, but here, and the reason I'm playing this again is because they are so giddy. John has been giddy since last Wednesday that something's coming in, and they're alluding to in conversations that YB had with Julie, all of them pointing to the fact that they're going to be serving at least Maria, and I would assume Brooke and, well, maybe not Anne because she's not in the country. That's happening on Monday. Last time I checked in with Maria, she had not been served, but that's their intent. And so I think it's just fascinating in sense and also enraging that these people have the nerve to sit here and say they are the victims. So yeah, I'm not that you were questioning it, I'm just like restating why I'm even doing this again. I want it'll be in one place for Maria. I'll send her these clips individually. Hopefully it won't get that far, but the fact that she even has to pay money to, defend herself, it's ridiculous.
John, you've had these text messages for years, probably almost 3-4 years. You didn't take them seriously back then, but suddenly you're taking them so serious and posting them to your stories and warning Brooke's job because you're so concerned about people, but you weren't concerned about them 3 years ago, 4 years ago?
No, you're a murderer because you don't care about nobody
Pussy,
in the hospital.
Brooke wants to call people.
You should not be
She
there.
wants to call people.
I mean, he's coming online, and that really could a lot of the things he has said could damage somebody's reputation. Again, he wouldn't know because he's never had a professional job. Not that I really would consider a professional job. Him and Siwa. So they've got no regard for the crap that they put out there. I would be pissed too. But again, I've never seen anyone take it to the limits like John does. Siwa also runs with dangerous lies.
Pussy ass bitches.
You should not
So,
be there.
Here you go, Brooke.
You should be in jail.
Or are you too busy not killing somebody at the moment?
Exactly.
Compliance wanted to know
call you fucking stupid.
how she goes live from work, and I showed them.
Which she did. She did.
And I said,
She
here you
did.
go.
Yes, she did.
Take your screenshots. I'm not trying to get her fired, but like, you know, she cannot go live from her job.
Yes, you are.
That's taking time from the company.
So first off, we have her going live from her job.
No, you don't. No, you
I
don't.
mean, like,
Was she going live from her job, John? Or was she saying, I can't go live, I'm clocking out, and then I will? You know, people are on their phones when they're getting ready to clock off, just for a whole host of reasons, which you wouldn't know about because you don't have a real job. But yeah, it's very clear what you're providing is not proof.
also, Graham,
and that is illegal.
you wanted to say I said the N-word a million times, but you could never prove it.
Oh, I can prove it on my voicemail.
Okay, get the voicemail, Cody.
No, I'm not. Wait, now I'm gonna actually hold on to
Get
that.
the voicemail. Because we have Brooke saying N-word over and over and over and over again.
Gosh, I don't even think I included Maria, but I want to make sure I note this, that he posted Brooke's daughter and her minor daughter, her prom pictures, trying to go with this narrative that she's racist. While Brooke had proudly shared a photo of her daughter and her date, John, of course, has to post it and say some nasty things with zero evidence. And he gets away with it. Again, who's harassing who?
Why her daughter was dating a black person, how she couldn't fucking stand it. And that's the picture on my community tab.
Yeah, damn.
Brooke, let her keep going because I will put it out there, but I'm not gonna, babe. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna put all my eggs in one basket. You
can't afford a basket.
Anyone that knows John knows that he would have posted these long ago. If they had them, they would be posting them. Again, John, you've been caught in so many lies. You look silly.
You had a lot to say in the fucking other live and every fucking thing else. So
and her husband Jason, you know what? Like what needs to be done is we call the review boards, because no nurse can get arrested without disclosing it. So Brooke's husband is a nurse, Jason.
They both are.
She's a nurse.
I just said that. They both are.
Just casually talking about ruining a family's careers for a YouTube beef because you're throwing a tantrum because people don't like you and call you out on your shit now. You got away with it for almost 2.5-3 years on YouTube. And now people are standing up to you and you are losing your shit over it. Excuse my language today.
And here we have John and Cody again. It's obvious they are out for revenge and trying to get people to report her husband as well.
Then on my phone, that has been sent.
So another call from Brooke. Another call from Brooke just now.
Idiot.
Does it make sense to anybody that if Brooke was actually calling him and it wasn't the other way around of John calling Brooke, why is there a please leave a message? That means, John, that you were calling her and it was sent directly to voicemail. Make that make sense.
Show the number. Not the number, but the name.
And then Brooke has her husband assault me.
What?
Okay.
That
makes sense, I guess. That makes sense.
And this is what these fucking people do to us. 24.
I have threats from Jason on my voicemail, but that makes sense because you beat your wife, I guess. I don't fucking know. This is so annoying. We know it's not really Brooke.
Again, if John had any evidence of threatening voicemails, he would be playing them morning, noon, and night. And then here he is getting a phone call, which now he admits is a spoof call, which not too long before that, he's accusing her of calling him. 1 minute he blames it on Terry Lynn, and yet she was live at the exact same time, and he then calls her. So I don't know how he all makes sense in his head. Obviously, John, someone is messing with you.
Terry Lynn, get off the Addies for a hot fucking minute. I know it's not Brooke calling me. Can you just stop?
So
just stop, Terry Lynn.
But
hey, Terry Lynn, how's your foreclosure going, by the way?
I hate his laugh.
Otherwise, shut the fuck up.
So
shit or get off the pot.
He's calling Terry right here.
Tara Lynn, is that you, sweetheart?
3:08 in the
Is
morning.
that you, Tara Lynn? Hello, Tara Lynn, is that you? Hello?
So John wants to consider what he does on YouTube a job. So how is that any different from Terry Lynn then, John? You are literally calling and harassing her, A, in the middle of the night, but also in the middle of her live. I presume you knew she was live. I don't know. She wasn't talking about you, obviously, but here you are harassing her at her job.
Can I help you?
Hi, Tara Lynn, how are you doing tonight?
Live? What do you need?
Oh, you're live right now.
Yeah.
So I just want to make it clear. This is the night when I played the call of Maria calling the police. This is from this night. I did them out of order. My bad. Because John calls Brooke, he calls Terry Lynn. Then him or someone is calling Maria. We don't see the phone, what he's doing with the phone all the time. It was from this night right here.
Okay, well, I'm live also.
Your point?
My point is that you're awful.
You think I give a fuck, John? What do you want?
So you know who I am now. Like, you're like, who is it? Who is this? So you know who I am. Right. Terry Lynn.
What?
Your name, is it Lynn or Lynn, Terry? I can't. Is it Terry Lynn or Terry Lynn?
Exactly.
You stay up for 48 hours in a row, Terry Lynn.
Talking about us.
You fucking.
So who's calling who to harass them? Literally calling her at her job, harassing her.
Sweetheart. Let's call her back.
Over and over.
Terry Lynn, one more question, sweetheart. How can you go live for 36 hours? No, I have to. How can you go live for 36 hours straight with that's normal?
Have you ever had a condom break during sex? Yes or no?
I don't want to talk about how you got pregnant 4 times. All I want to know is that
the police are about to
So
come.
here is John making harassing phone calls in the middle of the night. Nobody else picked up but Terry Lynn. And even when she hung up on him while she was doing her live, he calls her back, harassing her.
No.
So all of these clips are before the police came, pounded on the door, and then pounded on the window. That is not swatting, John. Really, look it up. You weren't asked to come out with your hands up one by one. They didn't search your entire place again. Just stop. I didn't see John call Maria, but I also didn't see him call Brooke. It wasn't until he held up the phone and acted like he was actually getting called. Unfortunately, it went to voicemail for him, so it kind of blew that theory, whatever he was trying to accomplish.
Hi, Alexis.
Yeah, big fail, John. You just kept dialing. But I do believe someone else is out there, too, doing it.
Okay, I thought I had in that one.
Fight, okay?
No, don't go there.
John Yates.
I thought I had the, I'll have to find that clip of John actually, when the police actually come about that whole bomb thing. But you heard the call from Maria. She didn't say anything about a bomb. She said about blowing, he did say make vague roundabout threats about blowing heads off. That is a fact. You did hear that, Siwa. Well, you probably won't listen because you don't do any of your own research. You get all your information, it appears, from your chat, and then you run with it. All right. I wanted to quick play. Since we are at the August 25th time period, I am going to play YB. I hope it's okay. I'm going to play the 2 calls because after Maria called John or Brooke, let's see, this is from the PAB live, which was, wait, I might be getting my lives mixed up. Hold on. Yeah, August 25th. So I'm going to play the 2 phone calls that John does at Brooke with that whole, when he was, video we watched 2 videos ago. Let me see if I can find it. Here we go. All right, so this is going to be the first one. Or is this on Maria? My bad. I'm getting them confused. I'm pretty sure we'll find out. I think this is Maria that he's calling them. They're hilarious, sadly.
Day, August 26, 2023, 0408 and 09 seconds. Miami-Dade County Police and Fire, position 115. How can I help?
Hi. I actually have a lady that lives down there. I live in New Jersey, and she actually just sent the police here for no reason. I think she's a little unstable. I mean, she's
Okay, so New Jersey police showed up.
Again, the reason was because she was woken up in the middle of the night by his harassing phone calls, or somebody. It just happened. It's interesting. At the exact same time, he's on his phone calling Terry and calling Brooke. So,
up at your house?
Yeah, she called them and said that we were making bombs and threatening to cut people's heads off. So the police just left our house here, and obviously they found
Okay,
nothing.
and what did they advise you to do? Did they let you know that the call
They
came
said
in
to
from
call you
Miami-Dade?
guys. They said to call you because she's down in Miami, and this is the number that they told me to call. So I need a check on this woman because I think she might be very unstable right now. So I need somebody to go there and check on her.
Okay, so you need to call the local police department and request them.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Sir, I'm trying. Okay, if you just listen for a moment, I can give you the correct information because they clearly didn't give that to you. Okay?
This is the third number that I called.
Okay,
So,
but I'm trying to help you. Just give me a moment. You need to contact the New Jersey Police Department, the local one in your area, and let them know so they can request a teletype for our department so they can have them come out.
They said that they can't do anything because we're not in a relationship. We're not in a sexual relationship.
Okay, so
this is the number that they told me.
Okay, but you're not in.
She's telling me right now.
That's next.
Look, listen to her.
Okay, sir, there's nothing I can. Okay, you're not in Miami, you're not in Florida, so I can't.
So if she said that she wants to kill herself, you can't do anything about that?
Okay, she didn't say that. You told me that she called the police and
How do
said
you
that
know?
you're making bombs.
How do you know that?
You just told us that she called the police because he said you're making bombs. Nothing was mentioned about suicide, so clearly.
What I'm saying is that someone who is unstable enough to call my police
Okay,
department.
sir, I understand that, but you need to contact
you
your.
don't, though. You don't.
Sir, okay, there's nothing I can do. So what would you like? So.
Okay, well then, never mind.
So it's
Saturday, August 26, 2023.
you know, I think it was Remy. Let me see. I starred your or Tammy. And so many people are scared of him. I don't understand it. I do understand it because I've had people reach out and ask not to be on the board. They don't want their name in the same atmosphere as him because of the damage he's already done. When they go after people, they go after them in a big way. I mean, we saw what they did to Glenn Crack, and I know they've been going back and forth for years, but there's other people who have done far, far less that he has doxed just because he gets paranoid, like Faith Hearts and other long-term supporters that when he flips out, gets paranoid, and he doxes them and everything. Anything he had on them, it was out. All right, I'm going to do the second welfare call. It's also 4 minutes.
Saturday, August 20.
This is the classic one because we'll talk about it after.
26, 2023, 04, 11 and 14 seconds.
Miami-Dade County Police and Fire, Officer Ferrer. How may I help you?
Hi. I need a welfare check on somebody, please.
My stalker.
Welfare check on whom? Where does this person live?
Give me 1 second. She lives at. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
And that address is a house?
Yeah.
What is the phone number you're calling from?
Yes.
Why are we checking this person's welfare?
Because she's calling the police with like wild accusations, and she doesn't seem right. And
We just heard the call. I didn't hear any wild accusations. I heard her being woken up in the middle of the night and was agitated, as many of us would be.
in her head, and
who is this person to you?
Someone who I fought in court, a stalker, and
this woman is infatuated with me, and she just called a fake bomb threat to my house, and for my reasoning.
Hold on a second. Hold on. What is your name?
Wait.
Hold on a second.
Hold on. She's stalking me.
House, and for my reasoning.
Hold on a second. Hold on. What is your name?
I'm
Hold on a second.
Check the welfare of my stalker.
Superman.
Oh my gosh. Hi, this is Physician 107.
Yes.
Can I please speak to Michael?
Michael, I'm not sure if he's on break or out on the floor.
Okay, there's no other supervisor up there, right?
Got Kevin.
Kevin.
Yeah.
For the dispatchers?
Yeah.
No. I need a PCO supervisor. I have a complainant that maybe you can tell me what to tell this man. He's calling in. He wants us to do a check on the welfare on someone that's stalking him.
What?
Exactamente.
Exactamente.
The complainant wants us to do a check on the welfare?
On someone that he is stalking him.
That is stalking him.
That just called in a false bomb threat to his house.
That just called a false bomb threat to his house?
Yes, that's what he said.
Is he in the county?
No.
Oh.
We heard the call. No.
Doesn't he need to report whoever's stalking him with his local police department, and then we'll handle it that way?
I would say so, yes.
Okay, all right. That's exactly what I'm going to tell him, because I'm not going to send an officer to somebody's house that he thinks is not well in the head to have them check on her welfare.
Unless there's something indicating that they're immediate threat to themselves or somebody else.
Thank you. Okay.
Okay.
La luna va a estar llena soon.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye. Okay, sir, you need to report this with your local police department. They in turn will contact will contact the police department where this lady lives to have them go do whatever it is they need to do. We are not going to do a check on the welfare on this person.
Definitely Miami karma.
This is bullshit.
Okay.
All right, whatever, bye.
Have a good night.
Whatever.
Saturday, August 26, 2000.
Again, tell me how you're a big victim, John. Let's just say, for argument's sake, that it was a spoof that Maria got. Let's just say that, though. But that means that you've been getting spoofed too, right? And you're annoyed by them. Maria has a right to be annoyed. You've heard these calls since then, and you will still stick to the same script that you were back in August. That it's about a bomb, that she's harassing you. Even in the light of day, you still stick by these stories. All right, I've got one more video. I'm not going to play this whole one. It's just of, it's from September 30th. So that was from August 25th, 26th. So a month later. So we've gone through June, July, August, and now September. We're going to go and listen to just one more. Maybe if I can do this. Error. That's not it. Did I just do a live on it? Where's my file? Oh. September 30th. I'm looking for. I have the interview, but I don't have the video. Not there. I'm going to check here. Now, this is the one that I was going to cover. I'm not going to play all of this. I'm this guy going to get the word out on his own. A smattering
being taken care of
him railing on Edna. Again, this is a cast member's mother that got caught up in his hyped up drama.
Paul's mom is in on it.
Where
so
just rails on her. Let's just go to the end where he's relationships and we don't want to hear me anymore.
Goddamn son.
There you go. Him and Cody.
Shit, Edna.
what you fucking did. So you need to stop with your fucking psycho fucking son and stop reaching out to other people for fucking help and everything else to find your fucking crazy ass goddamn son. You need to go and send his ass to a motherfucking psycho ward where he needs to fucking be.
This is them, you know, just having a nice conversation with an elderly woman, right? Right? This is normal. This is normal for two grown-ass men in their 40s to be talking to an elderly woman this way.
Next to your fucking ass. So don't sit here and say, oh, we need to stop. We need.
And Cody, I don't want to ever hear again, I'm not a part of it. I just sit over here and cook and boil things. Bullshit.
To stop. Oh, no. You have no fucking idea. All the fucking shit and all the fucking reply that we're fucking getting back from all these other motherfucking people that we reached out to that tried to help your fucking ass. Okay, you old bitch? So go sit on it and fucking rotate if it's not dried up.
Yep. Yeah. Here's the true victims. I want to make sure I clip this. I tried really hard yesterday. So one more clip. Let's see.
Be fucking the fucking goddamn.
Oh, fuck off and
go to bed, you old bitch. Go have some broccoli.
yeah, all right. Go. You made that clear, and go fuck off.
But you're still in here.
You and your son fucking played us all.
Exactly. Go feed the dogs. Go make barbecue ribs.
Exactly, Petty. Totally agree, Corn's mom. So yeah, this live.
But he can't come up on.
Oh, and Paul can post about him fucking Karina's cousin and do OnlyFans on that.
Yeah, doing a game video,
sucking dick and fucking taking.
Yeah, I think it's ironic that they're going on and on about what things you can do on Rumble, but look at the stuff they're doing on YouTube. I probably just got this video demonetized. All right, I'm going to be done with that.
Oh, too much. Too much. Let
me see if I've got everything here that all right. So for those of you who don't know, this is the big shot, John Yate.
I am the big shot. You ain't got fucking dick. I am the big shot.
Yes, John. We all wish we could talk like that to people and be so respectful and understanding and all the stuff that you apparently are. So just because you take a few weeks off from, when was that? September 30th. Is that right? No, that's what I have. Or at least the end of September. So, wow, for a whole 20 days, you haven't completely gone off the reservation. I'm going to play just a few more minutes of his video from this week, which is why I'm even responding to any of this and the fact of what he's trying to accomplish by getting others. Hold on. I can't do two things at once, apparently. 1 second. Do I have it loaded? 1 sec. I'm just going to play a couple more minutes of this. So this is his live from 10/21, a couple days ago. We were listening to it at the beginning. I'm just going to play probably 4 more minutes, and we're doing a stream to remind folks that he is really not the victim. He has given as good as he got, and he has given way more than he got, in my humble opinion.
That's horrible. But like these people want to, they are hard as hell. Those
I
carrots.
just put them in like 3 minutes ago.
Well, then why'd you ask me if they were soft?
Well, because you were in here chomping on 3
Yeah,
carrots.
well, they were hard as hell.
Well, I need to know. You tested them. I
don't care about your
carrots. About this, like
we actually watched her
Yeah.
live today, and our draw.
I never understood, like
Our
you know.
draws
And listen, I was
were-
one of the biggest. I was
I
one
was
of Siwa's biggest
sore.
haters too. I was,
and I was mad.
But
I wanted. To go
I
up
just
there
want to
and
make
say
this
something.
clear. I didn't like Siwa for different reasons. It wasn't because I was on the Brooke and Maria
No, you
and
had
Ann.
different.
And you still don't like her, and you still would not be getting friendly with her if people hadn't stepped away from you and there's nobody left. You have literally bitten every hand that has ever tried to help you, ever tried to be your friend. So don't act like, seriously, you and Siwa just basically, you're on the bottom together, scraping the barrel, holding hands.
Bandwagon. I had different reasons
It was
for,
different. That had nothing
but
to do with
like
something.
you know, I gave her a really hard
Agree.
time, and she, you know, and she gave me one
Vice
right back.
versa. Yes.
So,
absolutely, yes,
but
vice
like,
versa. But
I just want to make it clear, like
you
that,
guys
like
grew
my
up.
reasons for my angst with her was not their agenda.
No, it wasn't.
It
No.
wasn't.
No. No.
Hey, Lexi.
And like now listening to like everything and listening to these lies and whatever, it's really sad. Like
It's sad and it's horrible because what they're doing to this poor freaking lady is it's insane. It's insane. It's absolutely insane.
It is insane.
and it goes to show, like when you know when you don't go live, when you
They're
don't go live,
trying to make her go crazy
Yeah.
like they did you,
Yeah.
so that way she can do something like, and I'm not gonna say it, but like what you might have done or did not do or did or whatever.
well, Cody's trying to
because-
say that they're trying to make you kill yourself like they did me.
Well, I didn't want to say that.
It's not, you know, again, you guys just love playing the damn victim. Nobody's trying to do that, John. You've been saying that for years. I have a live like 3 weeks ago, I think, where literally John is saying these exact same words back in 2020 or 2019, saying that whoever the people he's feuding with at the time are trying to get him to S himself, K himself, whatever, you know what I mean? Literally the same things that he's been saying these last couple months. He's been saying, well, he's been saying it for years, and it was totally different people. Totally different people. I played that the whole live on it.
Well, I did. I said it. But you know, Siwa has
you know what I mean, like
beautiful
because
children,
they
and she
push
knows
you. They
you know-
push you to the verge of doing it, or if not doing it, like my husband has. So, and I don't want that. I don't want her to do that because, like, no. If we can overdo it,
No, I don't
and
want
overcome it, then
I don't
you
want
can't keep
anybody
rolling.
to do it.
No, I'm not saying that, John. I'm saying they're pushing people to do it.
Siwa, I think she played most of it. She was live for 4 hours, so I think it was the gist of it, honestly. But like, I don't want anybody to ever feel like they were in my spots.
Everybody's in their own
Sorry.
different spots. No matter like what the circumstances or anything else like that.
I'm pretty sure it was this live. Why the history is so important. So I provide, and again, they don't seem to understand why history is so important. I'm so happy I have these to prove it's not these people. It's, you know, not this group of people. It's anybody that has conflict with John makes him want to do these things. In case that link doesn't come through, the live is called Covering John Yate's Videos from 2019 to Present to Put Current Claims and Actions into Perspective, because he came out with a couple lives and he's, you know, crying that everybody's trying to make him hurt himself and blah, blah, blah. Again, if you're that fragile, all these people over the years, I think then YouTube is not the place. I would definitely stay off Rumble then.
And you know what? If I had children, like, you know, if I had kids, well, my mom did that to herself and she had kids. I don't know. It's a very gray area. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Everything's different.
And I know everyone's watching this and they're going to like dissect everything I say right now and like whatever. My mom killed herself when she had 2 children, but she thought,
You know, it's not a Monday if you don't bring that up.
thought that was the best way to go about it,
Little
and whatever.
Tuesday, Wednesday,
And
Thursday.
I've been riddled with her sickness my whole life.
Then do something about it.
Because it's genetic.
Thank you, Petty. Right, Petty?
But what they're doing to Siwa right now is the same thing that they've done to me. And, you know, Siwa has a good job now and doesn't want to be bothered.
She's had a job for 5 days. I hope to God it's a good job. I hope it's a real job. I hope she doesn't let her YouTube career bleed over to that. I hope she puts her job and child as number one priority and she can get on with her life and start her life. I really do. I really, really do. But again, Siwa, if she wasn't so antagonistic as well and telling lies on people and just exaggerating things, honestly, I think half the time she really believes it. She just convinces herself of this stuff. It wouldn't be to this. Some people are going to defend themselves when you lie on their name.
But when they go live and they have everybody stamping on her and stopping on her and whatever, like it's too much. And I mean,
She's obviously pissed off a lot of people, John, just like you.
I can't judge anybody. Look how many times I've gone online. Look how many times I've gone live and defended myself and spoke out, whatever, because these people were saying horrible things to me.
An opinion.
Slashing tires in my cars, calling my police.
Again, never showed the proof for that. Never shows the proof of somebody calling his mayor. Again, we only got like 2 more minutes here. Never shows the proof for most of the stuff he's talking about. Other than the police phone calls, I don't believe the tire story.
Every 3 minutes. Calling the mayor of my town. Leaving stuff on my car with death threats. It's a lot. And I really don't think that people...
There was no death threat. Right? It was a flag. Unless a flag is now considered a death threat. Come on, for God's sakes.
Understand the gravity of what's really being done here. It's just not YouTube. These people go above and beyond. Where I have footage of people leaving death threats on my car.
Do you have footage? I haven't seen a death threat. Has anybody else? He shows a bag of shit.
Leaving Tampax at my porch.
Kelly.
When they thought, when they were suing me for harassment. Like, you know, you can't make this up.
Definitely, Lexi. It's been going on too long.
Oh, yeah, the mayor, calling my landlord, calling the mayor. I mean, Yahoo, who was suing me for harassment, because I called him Dick Nose on a live once.
Yeah, he says that in here. I don't know if he's already said it, that, you know, they're all over there behind a paywall, shit talking him or whatever. No, he's the one that goes behind the paywall and then deletes it. So nobody can reply or defend themselves. You do that like, what, 50% of the time at least when you're doing these lives.
Having Shelly send Tampax and spam and Massengill to my home.
Nobody made Skelly do anything. And so did somebody make her give you all those super chats she's been giving you in the last few months? That's what drives me nuts too. He's going to sit there and act like he whines about the Tampax thing and other things that he knows it was other people or someone that's currently supporting him. And he acts like, again, just like Siwa, they attribute it to all, you know, whoever they're mad at the time.
Well, he was suing me for harassment. And I won that case. We all know that. But, like, you know, it's okay, right? No one wants to talk about that.
Because you've never...
Also, they want to call us everybody flip-floppers. Look at all the flip-flopping here. Let me say something. I made good with Amber a year and a half ago.
Agree, Karma.
Me and Amber were adults. and we came to an agreement where, like, you know, this would stop, because all these people who fight people on YouTube want to fight people for the sake of fighting people for views and clicks and whatever and super chats and whatnot. Me and Amber made good. Amber took down every video she ever did.
All right, I'm going to skip over this part. He's just going to rehash. Basically, he's rehashing that, you know, I'll just let it play. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. But basically, he's saying that the reason everybody left John, Marie, and Brooke and all that is it was a plan. First, they were going to get him to suddenly get friends with Amber enough to actually friendly enough to have her remove videos about his mods at the time. I mean, that's a heck of a plan to hope that he gets, and obviously they made it very clear they didn't want him to be friends with her, anything to do with her, because of all the things that had happened. So your theory doesn't even make sense at all.
About me. And then all my friends, who I thought were my friends, right? She's gonna roll down because I asked her to. I should have never done that, because now I know that they were using me through Amber to get the videos down that they didn't like. And the second all the videos were down, they all turned on me.
No, the second you became friendly with Amber, they left you. There's no accountability, no insight, zero. The most you will do is say, yeah, I've done some bad things. That's it. That's an understatement, John. I've only seen you really take accountability one other time, and rest in peace. It was about Mims, and it appeared to be genuinely sorry. And I think this was like September of last year. You did a whole live about it, of what, yeah, I mentioned this before, how he does this live that I found, and he's apologizing because he said he didn't understand why she hated him so much. But of course, he was drunk and had said some things. That's his explanation, because then he's not as responsible. Well, I was drunk. Said some things about her kids. And yeah, that lit her fuse, as it would all of us. Anyway, that obviously didn't last very long, because even before what happened, he was wishing death and has been wishing death on a whole bunch of people.
That's what happened. Had nothing to do with a suicide attempt. Nothing to do with that. 0.00 to do with that.
Never take accountability.
Let's get real here.
Yeah, let's get real, John.
0. As soon as Amber had taken everything down, then they didn't need me anymore.
Because you were with friends
and
with
they all
Amber.
turned on me. Like me and Siwa. Me and Siwa have been good since June. And Siwa has not spoken badly about me. I have not spoken badly about her. We've come to an agreement where, like, we're done.
It's like an alliance. I mean, let's be honest. It's like Survivor. I mean, you guys are who's left standing, and you got to form your alliances with who you can against a common enemy.
And we want to, because that's what adults do. And we're not like, teenagers or 20-year-olds. Like, I'm in my 40s. And
yeah, you're a 40-year-old that gets drunk, threatens people's jobs, calls people's jobs, makes direct and indirect threats. You harass people's mothers. Let's go on.
So is mostly everybody else, or higher. And, but if you're not fighting with people on YouTube, how are you going to get views? Because I know damn well no one's going to care about someone crocheting on their channel. No one's going to get the views for crocheting.
Oh, that reminds me. Hey, that's false, John. There are many channels out there with, I think in Kooch's live, they looked up some with very high views. I will be doing a live, I think, or posting maybe just an hour-long video on doing greens, just adding different content to the page. Just FYI, if you see that, John.
No one's going to get them. No, not the same views you'll get for talking shit about people. That's how that works.
You know what, John? Just FYI,
that's how that works.
There's a lot more people out there that probably crochet than hate you. So God, you can't be that wrapped up in yourself. You got like a group of maybe 4,000 people here who know about you and either do or don't like you. There's a lot more people than that like to crochet or myriad of other hobbies. Dumbass. Oh, it will. Cats rule. No doubt. Exactly. I love doing microgreens. I don't
play something real quick.
I just want to get people who like doing it to do it with me.
Oh, you know what? I'm not going to because I can't.
You know what?
But
because of he's being a jerk like this, that people are afraid to try new things and afraid to try new content. Even though I don't agree with the way that Siwa's doing the TikTok content, I think she almost has to have some different content. And she really should have started a long time ago. She really hated this fighting, like she claims every single day. But it's because of you who will sit there and if I do a video on microgreens and you'll be like, oh, 46 views, you're done, you know, blah, 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 blah. So you can't win with John either way. Either way.
That's how that works. You know, the nurse, her whole channel is attacking and dragging people. That's her whole channel, you know, with a few others. There's no lives about like, you know, that, you know, we were talking about like, you know, Christmas and whatever. No, because they know the only people that will listen to them,
right,
is when they're attacking people and dragging people, and that's horrible. And it goes to show these people that follow them what they're about.
So what, like, are you seriously saying Siwa's page is all about some content other than fighting? No, it's a bunch of stolen content and fighting. Sorry, I'm a little loud. Oh God, I'm turning into Siwa. Oh no, I gotta get off. All right, I think it's almost done here. I don't want to get into the rest of it. His long
all these content creators lying, but the people in the chat are also lying, and they're all in cahoots.
Yeah, your chat lies to you too and incites you as well, John. And again, you're the one lying all the time and exaggerating things that people are going 24/7, that we're playing your members only content. All this content is going on out here. Again, that is an outright lie. And again, when people do lie about silly shit like that, I wouldn't trust a damn thing you have to say. I guess the language thing is just watching his videos. I've already, I'm sure, lost monetization.
And no matter what you say, I mean, you want to talk about like drinking Kool-Aid? Are you kidding me? It's insane. It's really insane to me.
Nancy. Sorry, Nancy, that's the point why I thought I would start doing microgreen videos, because while it might not get a ton of views right now, over the years it could, and if I continue to do that or some other things, it could get, you know, more views over time. So that's good to hear. Thank you for sharing that. All right, let me see what we got left here.
Is that what you're gonna tell me?
What?
People, I don't even think about, like, and you know, see why I was listening to you earlier.
There's 2 minutes.
You know how much I lost defending Kooch?
All right, I'm gonna stop it there. Because that's just also ridiculous. Again, it's everybody else's fault. John had nothing to do with it. He's just doing the stellar content over there, and everybody else who were nice, they were okay when they were his friends, but now they're the devil. They were okay when he was doing what he was doing with them on his side, but again, he's got no responsibility that his channel has tanked. It's because people have watched you over a period of years and seen a common theme. Jenny, microgreens are basically you plant a lot of seeds and you harvest them before they get to like the true leaf stage. When they first sprout, and it has extra nutrition and or nutrients and minerals. I will be posting a video on. There's a lot of videos out there, a lot of on TikTok, on YouTube. We started doing it about 8 months ago, and we do all different kinds of seeds. You can do it with broccoli, all kinds. And so you do them in a tray, and you can eat them like a salad, add them to your burgers, all kinds of things. Just another way to get some good vitamins in. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So I'm going to stop that. So yeah, he's going to go on and blame Kooch for everything that happened. I thought it was their fault because Amber, when Amber took down the video and they left, I thought that was the reason why, but now it's because of Kooch. All right, so I'm going to play my 2 little videos. I want to remind us who he is. Let me turn down the volume on this one.
I am the big shot.
Good.
You ain't got fucking dick. I am the big shot.
And I'm going to play this video again to remind folks where all us content creators took our cues from. I'm doing a spinoff. It's not finished yet. It hopefully will be. Oh, by the way, if you guys could hit the like, that would be great. And subscribe if you're interested, if you enjoy the content, or hit the thumbs down if you didn't. But so I'm doing a take on this
You
one.
how to do this stuff.
The 80s.
You all right? I learned it by watching you.
Parents who use drugs have children who...
Or content creators that bash have followers that will turn into content creators that bash.
Who taught you how to do this stuff?
You all right? I learned it by watching you. I learned it by watching you. I learned it by watching you.
I'm just gonna get some plays. I know it's rough, but I like it. I'm good. I'm glad to see some of you guys interested. I will probably then schedule a live, and I went ahead and did a video of it. I did some tests of different containers, so I will probably play that and just commentate on it as it plays. And maybe tomorrow I can get my device fixed. So hopefully I can come back and do it in the afternoon. If not, it'll be Wednesday afternoon. That'd be great. I'd love for people to get into it. So that would be awesome. Yeah, Maria, can you do a check-in and let us know? And who's going live next? I thought I heard Maria was, or Brooke was, but I didn't see it. Let me just double check real quick. If you guys are in here, let me know. Let me see. I don't see anything scheduled, so for anybody. Kooch did a live earlier today at 11:30, so definitely check that out. I assume Maria's probably working or being hauled away. I hope this video is helpful. And Maria, I will send you the clips that I used in this video. Maybe that will help. But all right, guys, what time is it? Okay, gotta stop doing that. Let me do one thing here. I ran out of room. Oh, you're crocheting? Okay. Well, good. I'm glad you're still here then. Hold on. No, this is going to play real quick. All right. Well, good. I'm glad you're still enjoying your freedom. And I don't mean to make light of it. It's so asinine that we're that this is even a possibility is just insane to me. Maria's marked safe. Good to know. Yeah, Lexi, that's why that was kind of my plan to begin with. I kind of got sidetracked doing YouTube, but I want to get more racks and try to do more and start selling them. Let's see. Oh, good. All right. So you're not going live today, right, Maria or Ann? Make sure I got everything here. I did. All right, I'm gonna let this outro play. Again, if you guys like this video, please hit the likes and subscribe. My husband is fishing when you're going to dinner. Okay, good. All right. I think Wednesday. All right. So most likely no live tonight for her, and maybe Brooke to finish what she was covering last night. And again, Kooch did do an actual video on Rumble, the one that she was supposed to do on Saturday. I think she did it Saturday night or Sunday night later on. So you can go there and you can hear everything. The video I didn't see playing, but it's an actual video or audio at least. Thank you, April. Good. I'm glad you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it's the same old content, but he's obviously not listening or getting it. So let's hope the other people that make decisions are listening and get it. All right. Thank you, guys. All right. I'm going to play us out. You all have a great rest of the day. Let me turn this down a little bit. Bye, guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming. Have a good day.